hello again. It's me, Amy the Baker, back with another video. I have wild, crazy hair. I'm trying new shampoo. I basically need new shampoo every single time I buy it. Halfway through the bottle, it always stops working on my hair. Anyways, just making some quick, simple brownies
for the tea party.
And then I'm gonna freeze them. Saturday, I'm gonna pull them out and I'm gonna do peanut butter marshmallow square topping on the brownies. Should be good. Put on an apron. Bubba's been needy, so we'll see how this goes. Classic trick. Cut the four corners. Give it a little smush. Beautiful. So that's that. I just remembered a package came in. I ordered something from Hot Topic. 15-year-old me would be so proud. Here's a picture. It's the overalls from their Over the Garden Wall collection. So that made me happy. I went and picked up my mom because my mom doesn't drive. And when we got back to the house, it was sitting outside and I was like,
Yes, my package.
if it was a full block of butter, I could just eyeball it, but I'm working with two smidgens. Oh my God, one moment. The white noise machine that we have in Bubba's room was on the entire last video and it was so loud in the audio. I apologize for that. I don't need the scale for anything else. Kind of not really apologizing because I'm a bad person or something. This bump and this bump. It feels so quiet in here without that machine going. His room's at the end of the hallway, so it just like projects outwards and now it's like, I can hear myself think and I don't like it. Took a guess that it was baking soda. And I was wrong. It was baking powder. So I may have talked Nathan into being in a video one of these days. Not really talked him into it. I was just talking about my YouTube. Oh, I had said how I was proud of myself because I had uploaded every week for 7 months now, I think. And then we kind of got into a conversation about how like, oh, well, the reason he doesn't support me more is like because I don't talk about it. And then I had to explain to him the ingrained Catholic shame that I have. And he went and subscribed to my YouTube channel. So on the off chance you're watching this, hi Nathan. I said something along the lines of like, would it be cool if you were more involved and wanted to be in the videos or around or like even watch them? Yeah, but am I gonna force you to do that? No, like I don't care that much. He was a little tipsy, so who knows if he'll actually follow through, but he said maybe we could do something savory on the channel, so that would be cool. Oh, good. I'm so dirty now. I got more teacups. I should have enough. Unfortunately, my cousin is no longer gonna be in town, so that's one less person who's coming, but that's okay. I invited my mom. She was pretty happy that I invited her. I was debating back and forth whether or not to invite her, but I was just like, if you don't bring the dog, you can come. I can't have her dog here with all of the food and all of that stuff. Maybe I should reiterate that to her.
I need a spatula.
I made croissant dough and froze it. And I have that frozen cookie dough from the last video. By the time this is out, the tea party will have happened. I wonder how it went. Future Amy, tell me in the comments, how did your tea party go?
Did I add salt? I did. Did I? I did. Oh, whatever.
Backtracking. I made croissant dough and I was super nervous that it wouldn't turn out because I haven't made croissants since I worked at River up in Calgary. The dough turned out perfect. Just look at those layers. So beautiful, yes. I baked 2 off and a lot of the butter melted out of them, but I just went straight from rolling and shaping them to proofing and baking. So typically it's better if they're refrigerated at least overnight. And I baked them at too low of a temperature and I didn't proof them quite long enough because Bubby needed his nap and so I was trying to rush it. I should know better than to rush any bread product because you are on bread's time. Bread is not on your time. Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you for watching this far into the video. And if this is the end of the video,
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye.
and if not, then don't you worry, don't you fret. The video is not over yet, for I, Amy the Baker, will be back for the next part of this adventure, whatever that may be, right now. Hello again, I'm back. Not for a taste test, to bake a cake. What are you looking at me for? What do you guys think of my overalls? They're from the Over the Garden Wall Hot Topic merch drop, and I suppose I could have gotten a few things ready before starting filming, but I don't know how much time I have. We're just gonna go with it. This is one of the last things I actually have to prep. Okay. Flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, vanilla. Oh gosh. This egg was sitting on top of it. Very much almost fell. Okay. Leon fully says mama now. It's so cute. Can you say mama? Good job! Yay! He was saying it one day, like just kind of, and I picked him up and I was like, can you say mama? He's like, mama. I kept asking and he kept saying it, and he's been saying it since then. Mostly not on command, but that's understandable. This recipe has more yolks than whites. I saved the whites for the buttercream because I am a genius. Oh, there's so many. I always only do 1 or 2 eggs between adding the whites into the clean white container, because with meringue, you obviously don't want any fat in there. This is gonna take a bit, so maybe fast forward. Ooh. I'm just doing a small cake. It'll be like a little 6-inch. So I'm doing a half sheet pan so I can just cut out what I need. Oh, I meant to sift this. Don't wipe it on your clean overalls.
Super Mario.
Oh, is Mommy not letting you grab anything and play with that? This recipe I stole while I was working at a restaurant in Vancouver called Ancora. And the pastry chef before me, when she was leaving, she was going through recipes and all of that I'd need for event stuff that I hadn't done yet. And this is one of them, and it was one of the few that I was actually like, oh, that's pretty good. Should have used a smaller sifter or a bigger bowl. Look at that. Oh Lord. I just freaking swept and mopped. I'm already messing it up. But I figure if I sweep and mop, I can just sweep and Swiffer, like on the day of the tea party. T-minus 2 days until tea party. Water. Vanilla. This is a vanilla chiffon cake, and I really want to just incorporate as much air as I can into every single part. So we're making a meringue, sifting the flour, and adding air into these yolks here. Usually I like getting them kind of close to ribbon stage before adding the water and the oil, but it'll be fine. Going to the pool later with Kyron, and then we're going to come back here and have pizza. He had a long first nap, which is mildly unusual, so he won't even be going down until 3, and normally he's up at 3 or 3:30. But that's okay, I can just sneak some there. Look at that meringue. Beautiful. How's it taste? Not bad, not super sweet. When I made lemon meringue pie, it's like there was too much sugar in the meringue, so it didn't get as stiff as I wanted it to. But if I added any less, it wouldn't have been very sweet. Okay, now we're gonna add the flour. Try to reduce any lumps. And there's enough sugar and fat in this recipe. I'm really not worried about overmixing it. With cakes, they're a lot harder to overmix than like a muffin or a cookie because of the sugar and the fat content. This is beautiful and smooth. Now we don't want to use the whisk for the meringue because you risk losing the air that you just strategically incorporated. So I always add a little bit first, like 1 scoop of it, just to loosen up this batter. And we're just folding. Yeah! This first one I'm not too concerned about how delicate I'm being with the mixing. Now we're going to add the rest of this in 2 halves, and I am going to be a bit more gentle. It's about 3/4 of the way incorporated, and I'm gonna add the rest of this meringue. This looks beautiful. I'm very excited for my tea party. I went grocery shopping this morning. I think later I'm gonna try to make a batch of iced tea just to kind of suss out the flavor. This is beautiful. I'm gonna freeze the iced tea into ice cubes so then when I put it in the full iced tea, it doesn't get diluted at all. A little bit at the bottom that wasn't super mixed, but that's totally fine. And I just need a statty. Yeah, so I'm gonna be able to get 2 6-inch cakes out of this. One I'm just gonna leave in the freezer for whenever I have an event that I decide I wanna make a cake for. The other one I'm gonna make for the tea party, and then with the scraps, I'm debating making cake pops. Oh, look at this beauty. And then the last step before baking is to just bang out any large air bubbles. Because if you have large air bubbles, you're gonna get large pockets in your crumb structure, which obviously you don't want. So I'm gonna get this in the oven. I'm thinking I'll be back morning of or post tea party, either or, for a quick taste test of a few of the things and just like an overview and a little hangout session to say goodbye. So don't you worry, don't you fret, the video's not over yet, for I, Amy the Baker, and potentially Bubba, will be back for a taste test right now.
I'm back, and it's Tuesday, so the rest of... I'm back for real this time. I tried to do that, and then Justin came upstairs, and so we went outside for a minute. It is Tuesday, so that means I have to finish editing the video for tomorrow, noon. Yeah, and yeah, the rest of it's edited and done, so it's just this part. Shouldn't be too bad. I have cake here to taste test. First bite. It's pretty good. It's a bit old now. One piece. Is that good? You went down again? He's like, oh god, I don't want it. The tea party went so good. It was so fun. And I'm excited to do it again next year. I also have here with me some scraps from the brownie, which is delicious. This is one of my favorite things I made. Yeah, people came, they dressed up nice, we had fun, and it was just everything I could have hoped. It was very stressful. I kind of don't want to eat the cake. I'll take one more bite. Yeah, it's fine. It was really good the day of. At this point, not so much. This, however, is still delicious. Yeah. And yes, I'm wearing the overalls again. It's like a week later from when I filmed the last part of that. They're my new obsession. I love them. They're so cute. Leave a comment down below telling me what kind of snacks I should do next year. Like the video if you like watching this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you again in the next one. Peace.
I was just, oh my god.